Hey, everybody. This is another Message Minute with Pastor Todd. Memorials are important in our lives. They're important to us because they help us to remember things and remember events that we should never forget. Joshua said to the children of Israel in reference to a memorial of stones God had specifically instructed them to set up. Joshua chapter 4 and verse 7, he said, "These stones shall be for a memorial to the children of Israel forever." You see, God realizes that we often forget what He has done for us. It seems that with each new adversity that life or the enemy brings into our lives, we are tempted to doubt God's willingness to deliver us. Isn't it something that again and again God demonstrates His faithfulness to us all, and every time He does, we act surprised? The point is that we forget far too easily things that we should never forget, things that God has already done for us. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 12, Moses issued a very important warning to the Israelites just before they entered into the promised land. Listen to what he said. Moses said, "Beware, lest you forget the Lord who brought you out of the land of Egypt." You see, given our tendency to forget, it is little wonder then that memorials have frequently played an important role in the Bible. So at the foot of Mount Sinai, Moses built an altar of stones to commemorate God's covenant promise with His people. God said in Exodus 12 and 14, "This is a day you are to commemorate. For the generations to come you shall celebrate it as a festival to the Lord, a lasting ordinance." We must keep on telling our stories, folks. We must keep on sharing our testimony so that we never lose our own sense of awe and our own sense of wonder of what God has already done in our lives, miracles that God has already performed. I know that Jesus Christ is real, not because my parents told me He's real or because the pastor or Bible teacher taught me that He's real. I know that Jesus is real today because I have experienced Jesus Christ for myself. My life has been touched by His presence, and my life story is filled with miracles that God has personally performed for me and my family. I know Jesus is real today because I have tasted of His goodness in my own life. So we as believers must practice selective memory. In other words, forgetting those things that we need to let go of, those things that are holding us back, but at the same time faithfully cleave to those things that we should never forget. This has been another Message Minute with Pastor Todd.